A woman is the full circle. Within her is the power to create, nurture, and transform. Good morning, everyone. March 28 marks International Women Day, a global celebration of the social, economic, cultural, and political achievements of women. It is a day to recognize and honor the contributions of women across various domains and to reaffirm our commitment to gender equality and empowerment. I am Anukora, serving as organizing committee member for I2OR Women's Day Awards 2025. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome one and all to this special virtual ceremony. This prestigious event is organized by the International Institute of Organized Research, that is I2OR India, dedicated to recognizing excellence in academics, research, leadership, and innovation. We are here today to honor the incredible achievements of women who have made remarkable contributions in their respective fields through various award categories. Before we start our recognition session, I would like to invite our first keynote speaker, Ms. Rania Lampo from Greece. She will speak on Girls in STEM, encouraging future innovators.
Warm greetings from Greece, from Athens. I'm Rania Lampo. I'm a STEM instructor, researcher, global educator. I'm working at the Greek Ministry of Education and also at the Greek Astronomy Space Company as a STEM teacher. And I'm very honored and privileged to be invited as keynote speaker at this prestigious International Women's Day Award 2025 ceremony, organized by the National Institute of Organized Research. I would like to congratulate all organizers and of course, I warmly thank you for the kind invitation. In Greece, where I'm working as a STEM teacher, I'm trying to inspire young girls towards science-related careers. So my topic today will focus on girls in STEM, how we can encourage girls into becoming the future innovators. Encouraging girls to pursue STEM careers is crucial for fostering innovation, diversity, and equal opportunities in these fields. The gender gap in STEM has been a long-standing issue, but by providing support, guidance, and opportunities, we can inspire a new generation of female leaders. Why girls in STEM matter? Diverse perspectives fuel creativity and lead to more innovative solutions in STEM fields. When girls are encouraged to enter STEM, they bring unique insights that contribute to solving complex global challenges. STEM fields also have traditionally been male-dominated, which can create gender-based stereotypes. Encouraging girls to pursue STEM these challenges these stereotypes and promotes gender equality, showing that talent and intelligence are not defined by gender. Many STEM careers offer high-paying opportunities, so by empowering girls to pursue STEM, we help close the gender wage gap and provide them with access to fulfilling well-compensated careers. The world faces pressing challenges such as climate change, healthcare innovations, and advancements in technology. So we need the brightest minds, regardless of gender, to contribute to solutions, and girls have the potential to lead these efforts. So what are the strategies to encourage girls in STEM? Of course, the early exposure to STEM provide girls with opportunities to explore STEM subjects from an early age. This is crucial. School parents and communities can introduce fun interactive STEM activities such as coding, robotics, science experiments, and math games to spark curiosity and interest. Seeing also successful women in STEM can be a powerful motivator for young girls. So female role models and mentor is another powerful strategy. Schools and organizations should provide mentorship programs, introduce students to female scientists, engineers, and tech leaders, and promote stories of successful women who have made significant contributions to STEM fields. We can create environments that promote experimentation, curiosity, and creativity. Project-based learning, maker spaces, and STEM camps allow girls to solve real-world problems and apply their knowledge in engaging ways. So hands-on learning and problem solving. Educators, parents, and peers should challenge social biases that discourage girls from pursuing STEM. Promoting the idea that STEM is for everyone by encouraging girls to take advanced math and science classes, participate in tech clubs, and join competitions like a science fair or robotics league. This is an interesting option. And also, we can support girls through scholarship and resources. So financial barriers actually can prevent girls from pursuing STEM education. We know about these scholarship grants and intensive opportunities specifically targeted at women in STEM can encourage girls to enter these fields. So create more inclusive, supportive learning environments, collaborate with industries, try to integrate gender-sensitive curriculum. So we talk about curriculum development and encouraging research and innovation. Expand family understanding, encourage girls and women to take math and science classes, and expand after school and summer STEM opportunities for girls. Of course, provide also training opportunities for teachers. Universities should also provide female students with counseling regarding dropout prevention, and finally protocols for discrimination could also put in place. By encouraging girls to pursue STEM careers, we can unlock their full potential as a future innovators, scientists, and leaders who will shape the world through early exposure, mentorship, inclusive environments, and breaking down social barriers. We can ensure that girls have equal opportunities to excel in STEM. Investing in girls in STEM is not only a step towards gender equality, but also towards a brighter, more innovative future for all. I'm very honored because very recently I got involved in a very important space program. It's called Mission Shaktisat. It's launched by Space Kids India, partner of Indian Space Research Organization, and it's an ambitious initiative trying to actually inspire young girls globally to explore and excel in space science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So this project actually involves 108 countries, and this symbolizes the limitless potential of women and the pivotal role in shaping the future of space exploration. So my message to all girls who aspire to pursue a career in STEM is that you're capable of achieving incredible things. The world needs your ideas, your creativity, your passion for discovery. Remember, STEM is for everyone, and you belong in it. The path may sometimes feel challenging or doubting, but trust in your abilities and the value of persistence. Surround yourself with supportive mentors and peers who encourage you to take risks, ask questions, and embrace your curiosity. So go ahead, dream big, work hard, and don't let anyone tell you that you can't, because your contributions will shape the future. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you, Ms. Rania Lempo, for your wonderful talk. Now I invite Dr. Navodana Rodrigo from Australia. She will share her thoughts on girls in STEM, encouraging future innovators.
Hello everyone, greetings from Australia, and I'm Dr. Navodana Rodrigo, a lecturer in construction management at the School of Architecture and Civil Engineering, the University of Adelaide, Australia. So I first want to thank I2OR for giving me this opportunity to deliver a keynote speech for the Women's Day. Quite honored and happy to be here today. So I'm going to talk to you about what we do in Australia to promote girls in STEM and to encourage our future innovators. So before we get started, I'll briefly introduce myself. So I like to introduce myself as a quantity surveyor by profession and an academic by passion. So I went to a girls' school and completed my secondary education there. Then when I was small, I've always been very keen to know how the construction industry works, meaning how do you build a house? Like for example, how do you construct a ceiling? How do you do tiling? So I've been quite keen to understand how the construction technology works. And because of this passion, I ended up doing a degree called, so I completed my bachelor's honors in quantity surveying from University of Murray. And after completing, I joined a consultancy firm as a quantity surveyor, but I was not very happy doing my job, or working in the industry did not make me happy. So I was curious to know why that was, and I thought I'll work in academia for a little bit to see how that works. So I started teaching at University of Murtua, where I did my undergraduate degree. And that is where I understood that was my happy place. I was very happy and I really enjoyed being with students. I really enjoyed teaching, delivering lectures, conducting various tutorials. This was my passion. So I realized this is where I'm happy and this is my happy place. So I will become an academic. So to do that, you need a qualification to become a lecturer. So I had to complete my PhD, where I got a scholarship from Western Sydney University to complete my PhD. And afterwards, I joined University of Adelaide as a lecturer in 2022. So that is a bit about me, and let's go to the presentation of what I want to talk to you about today. So this is the outline of my presentation, and first of all, I will talk to you about why it's important to talk about promoting women in STEM, and then I'll talk to you a little bit about a research project that I've been working on since last year, called Women in Construction. So I'll talk briefly on that afterwards. So first of all, why is it important to promote women in STEM? So if we look at the construction industry, you will understand that it's a male dominant industry, which means if you look at the percentages, the male proportion is quite large compared to the female construction workers. So if you look at the statistics, in 2019, women made up only 9.9% of all construction workers in the United States, while in Australia, women made up just 3.1% of all technicians and trade workers in the Australian construction industry. So you can see the big difference or the big gap of women construction workers in the construction industry. This is the same with overall STEM, like all STEM disciplines as well. And in university education, we noticed that the female enrollments for construction related degrees is only about 30 to 40%. So you can clearly see that gender imbalance is a big problem that we are currently facing. Because of that, I've been quite interested in conducting research to know how we can have this gender balance, or what we can do to promote this gender balance and to promote women in STEM disciplines and attract more women into these disciplines. So I will share with you some of the findings or some of the research work that we've done related to this area. So I was given this opportunity to collaborate with UNSW to conduct outreach activities in high schools in South Australia to attract, retain, and empower women in the Australian construction industry. So this is a research project that I've been working on since 2024. So we've received funding from UNSW, and I'm quite thankful to them. So we've received approximately AUD 26K and AUD 33K in 2025. So in 2024, we did various workshops to promote women in construction, and I will share those details with you in a minute. And our research team comprises of myself, Associate Professor Rita Cheng, and Dr. Chandrika Vijay Vikraman, along with our two research assistants who have been helping us throughout to conduct these various activities for the high schools in South Australia. So next I'm going to talk to you about a conference publication that we did out of this project. So in this project, we wanted to identify what are the challenges women are facing when they're making decisions or entering into construction related jobs, and what sort of solutions can we give what sort of solutions we can offer to mitigate those challenges. So first of all, we identified the challenges and then came up with the solutions to overcome those challenges. So we conducted a comprehensive literature review, and I will share the findings that we found out of this research. So as this table shows, we identified that work-life balance or not having work-life balance is a big challenge that women or girls face when working in the construction industry. Then having to face stereotypes or unfair perception of women's capabilities was another big challenge that they faced. Gender discrimination was another big challenge that they faced, along with sexual harassment. Having this male-dominant industry image was another big challenge, likewise. So to avoid or to mitigate these challenges, we came up with a list of solutions. So one such solution is having training, having proper training for managerial and non-managerial employees was a solution that was suggested, along with support from professional bodies, along with having more outreach activities for high school female students or targeted college female student recruitment was a solution that was suggested. Having parental leave practices so that there could be work-life balance, there could be flexible arrangements for women. These sort of solutions were suggested so that there will be more uptake and there will be more attraction towards construction-related disciplines. So apart from this, the funding that we received was to conduct various workshops at high schools in South Australia. So we ended up conducting two types of workshops. So the first one was promoting digital technologies in construction. So because there was a keen interest from schools to know what sort of digital technologies can be used in construction disciplines. And because my background is in blockchain and related to digital technologies, I said, sure, I'm happy to do a talk on that. And we had a brief discussion afterwards, which was quite engaging for the students to know what sort of career pathways are there in this area. And also we had a brief networking session afterwards, it's shown here. So I got the opportunity to talk to students to understand what sort of career pathways that they are looking for and what we can offer, like what the University of Adelaide can offer for them in future. So it was quite interesting to know that they were looking at different career pathways, and it was good to know what their interests are and where we can contribute to in any way. Then the second workshop the second type was on conducting hands-on activities to promote or to make them understand how the construction industry works. So in this activity, we asked them to develop cranes using newspapers and just masking tape. So it was quite interesting to see how engaging these workshops were, because the students worked in groups and they were quite competitive to make sure that their crane is built very well. So this is one of such good cranes that was developed, and at the end of the workshop we tested the stability of the crane, and the longest lasting crane would be the winners. So, and we offered a brief token, like small gifts for them to enjoy, which was University of Adelaide merchandising, because this was part of marketing and outreach activities that we did to promote construction-related disciplines to these high school female students. So this is what I wanted to talk to you about. The various activities that we do at the University of Adelaide to promote women in STEM and to attract more students to construction-related, STEM-related disciplines in Australia. So with that, I would like to conclude my presentation and thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Dr. Navodana, for enlightening us with your creative thoughts. Moving forward, now I invite Hathi Ventam from Vietnam. She will share her thoughts on work-life balance, rethinking the success of the modern women.
Vâng, xin chào tất cả mọi người. Tôi xin tự giới thiệu, tôi là Hà Thị Vinh Tâm. Tôi đến từ tỉnh Nghệ An của đất nước Việt Nam. Hôm nay tôi không nói về những công thức cũ kỹ của thành công, cũng không phải những tiêu chí mà xã hội đã vạch sẵn trong quan niệm về thành công. Tôi muốn cùng các bạn suy ngẫm về một điều quan trọng hơn, thành công đích thực của một người phụ nữ hiện đại. Một thành công không chỉ đo bằng địa vị, tài sản, mà là sự bình an, tự do và hạnh phúc từ bên trong. Tôi muốn kể cho các bạn nghe về câu chuyện của chính tôi. Tôi vừa là một nhà giáo, một chuyên gia giáo dục toàn cầu, một nhà văn, một nhà thơ, một nhà lý luận phê bình, một người đi truyền cảm hứng về đọc sách, về giáo dục, cũng đồng thời là một trưởng phòng kinh doanh bảo hiểm AIA. Nhưng đồng thời tôi vừa là một người mẹ, một người vợ, một người con. Mỗi ngày tôi thức dậy với hàng loạt trách nhiệm trên vai. Những lớp học cần chuẩn bị chu đáo, những bài viết cần hoàn thành một cách chỉn chu, những dự án giáo dục cần theo đuổi đến cùng, và một gia đình cần chăm lo một cách toàn tâm. Không chỉ vậy, mỗi chuyến đi công tác xa lại đặt lên tôi một trách nhiệm, một thử thách lớn. Thu xếp việc trường, đảm bảo học sinh không bị gián đoạn kiến thức, lo lắng cho gia đình, sắp xếp lịch trình cho con cái, chuẩn bị mọi thứ đâu vào đấy trước khi lên đường. Áp lực, trách nhiệm đan xen, những nỗi trăn trở về gia đình và công việc. Đôi khi bản thân tôi cảm thấy kiệt sức. Nhưng chính những khoảnh khắc ấy, tôi càng hiểu rõ hơn về giá trị của sự cân bằng giữa sự nghiệp và gia đình, giữa trách nhiệm và hạnh phúc cá nhân. Những lúc khó khăn nhất, tôi tìm thấy sức mạnh từ gia đình mình. Người mẹ của tôi, người phụ nữ luôn âm thầm hy sinh, dạy tôi rằng không có thành công đáng giá nếu đánh đổi bằng niềm vui và sự bình yên. Người chồng của tôi, người luôn đứng phía sau ủng hộ, giúp tôi giữ vững niềm tin vào con đường mình chọn. Những đứa con của tôi, ánh sáng và động lực mạnh mẽ nhất, nhắc tôi rằng thành công không chỉ là một đích đến, mà là hành trình tôi đang xây dựng cho chúng một tương lai tốt đẹp hơn. Không chỉ có gia đình, tôi còn được truyền cảm hứng từ những người phụ nữ vĩ đại trên thế giới. Oprah Winfrey với câu chuyện vươn lên từ nghịch cảnh. Michelle Obama với sự mạnh mẽ và lòng nhân ái. Malala Yousafzai với nghị lực phi thường. Những tấm gương ấy nhắc nhở tôi rằng mỗi người phụ nữ đều có thể tạo ra dấu ấn của riêng mình, miễn là cô ấy tin vào chính mình. Thành công không phải là một cuộc đua, nó không nằm ở những danh hiệu ta sở hữu, mà là cách ta sống từng ngày. Thành công là khi ta giữ được sự cân bằng nội tâm, không đánh mất chính mình giữa muôn vàn vai trò. Người phụ nữ hiện đại đối mặt với áp lực từ nhiều phía. Xã hội mong muốn cô ấy mạnh mẽ nhưng dịu dàng. Công việc đòi hỏi cô ấy tài năng nhưng vẫn chu toàn gia đình. Những định kiến vô hình đặt lên vai cô ấy trách nhiệm nặng nề. Nhưng thành công không phải là làm hài lòng tất cả, mà là biết điều gì quan trọng nhất với mình. Người phụ nữ bản lĩnh là người dám chọn cho mình một con đường, dám đặt hạnh phúc của mình lên hàng đầu. Và chúng ta không cần phải trở thành những siêu nhân, đúng không ạ? Chúng ta không cần trở thành những siêu nhân. Để được công nhận, bạn cần phải là chính mình để mạnh mẽ theo đuổi ước mơ và đủ dịu dàng để yêu thương chính mình. Chúng ta có thể có những cái giải pháp để cân bằng cuộc sống. Đó là, thứ nhất, chúng ta hãy học cách nói không. Không ai có thể làm tất cả. Hãy ưu tiên điều quan trọng nhất. Thứ hai là chăm sóc bản thân. Một người phụ nữ mạnh mẽ trước tiên phải là một người phụ nữ biết yêu thương chính mình. Thứ ba, hãy quản lý thời gian một cách khôn ngoan. Hãy dành thời gian cho công việc, nhưng đừng quên dành thời gian cho gia đình và cho chính mình. Thứ tư, tạo không gian cho tâm hồn, đọc sách, viết lách, thiền định, hay chỉ đơn giản là một tách trà giữa ngày bận rộn. Và điều thứ năm, vô cùng quan trọng là hãy tin vào giá trị của bản thân. Thành công là khi bạn cảm thấy đủ đầy với chính mình, không phải khi xã hội công nhận bạn. Bạn không cần trở thành một người hoàn hảo, bạn chỉ cần là phiên bản hạnh phúc nhất của chính mình. Thành công của một người phụ nữ không phải là làm tất cả, mà là biết điều gì thực sự đáng để theo đuổi. Một bông hoa không đua sắc với bất kỳ ai, nó chỉ nở rộ theo cách của riêng nó. Và tôi mong rằng bạn sẽ không còn đo lường thành công bằng ánh mắt của người khác. Hãy lắng nghe chính mình, tìm thấy niềm vui trong từng khoảnh khắc và sống trọn vẹn với những giá trị mà bạn tin tưởng. Vì bạn xứng đáng, không phải vì bạn giỏi hơn ai đó, mà vì bạn đã đủ tuyệt vời theo cách của riêng mình. Xin cảm ơn, biết ơn các bạn đã lắng nghe tôi.
Thank you, Ms. Hathi Vintam, for sharing your valuable thoughts. Help me invite Ms. Maria Brota from Greece. She will speak on empowering women through education and digital inclusion.
Hello to everyone. My name is Maria Baruta and I am a primary school teacher from Greece. It is an honor to participate in this special event and celebrate with you the International Women's Day Award 2025. Thank you very much for the invitation. The topic of my brief presentation is the empowerment of women through education and digital inclusion. Even in the 21st century, with all this scientific and technological development, there is still a gender gap which persists in education, challenging women's empowerment and their access to career opportunities and societal transformation. Quality education and gender equality are two of the 17 goals for sustainable development that describe the importance of bridging this gap in order to move towards widespread progress. An important tool to empower women is, of course, education. Access to quality education offers women knowledge, skills, and confidence to pursue their dreams, find secure and better jobs, and break down traditional barriers. In this way, they can become agents of change in their communities. Another tool is digital literacy. Through that, women can have access to information, educational resources, health services, and financial opportunities, which are crucial for making informed decisions and navigate modern life. Moreover, digital skills enable women to connect with others and build a network to support their personal and professional development. Apart from that, digital literacy opens up new avenues for women to start businesses, access new markets, and participate in global economy. Proof of that are some successful initiatives like the Girls Education Challenge program in Africa, which has increased access to quality education for girls, improved their educational attainment, and empowered them to become future leaders. Other initiatives are digital skills training in South Asia and also women's tech hubs in Latin America. These programs train women in coding, design, entrepreneurship, and offer networking opportunities for women's leadership in the tech industry. Unfortunately, limited access to quality education and technology infrastructure remains a challenge for many women in many parts of the world. Additionally, the cost of technology, as well as the gender bias and societal expectations, hinder women's potential and create barriers to their full empowerment. Dealing with these challenges is a collective work that concerns education experts, policymakers, and stakeholders. We need initiatives that will confront prevailing stereotypes, will dismantle barriers, and forge a world where every woman can thrive. Thank you very much for your time and your attention.
Thank you, Ms. Maria, for giving us such a meaningful insight. Next, I invite Professor Dr. Namita Rajput from India. She will speak on theme of a successful woman is one who can build a firm foundation with the bricks others have thrown at her.
A very happy International Women's Day. On this auspicious occasion of International Women's Day Award 2025, I have taken a theme, a successful woman is one who can build a firm foundation with the bricks others have thrown at her. Today I speak not just as a voice, but as an echo of millions of women who have turned pain into power, who have carried the weight of the world, yet still found the strength to rise. Every woman in this room has faced the moments of doubt, the doors slammed in her face, the voices that have whispered, "You can't." And yet, here we stand, not broken, but built. And because when the world throws bricks at a woman, she does not crumble, she constructs. She builds her dream, her future, her power, and one defiance, one victory, one heartbeat at a time. So there's a poem for all the women who have refused to break. They are fragile, yet she soared the storm. Her dreams were ashes, but she rose reborn. With every scar, she carved her way, a lighthouse glowing in the skies of grey. She's not silence, she's a roar, a force unchanged forevermore. So let me give you some inspiring stories. The woman who rose. So the young girl who defied fear. When a bullet struck Malala for seeking education, they thought they had silenced her. Instead, they gave birth to a revolution that now speaks for millions of voiceless girls. The mother who stood for justice. Yes, I'm talking about Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks sat down on a bus, but in that moment, she stood up for generations, proving that one act of courage can shake the world. Let me give you a story of a daughter who became a leader. Indra Noin, born in the modest Indian home, was told to settle. Instead, she soared, becoming one of the world's most influential CEO. These women weren't given easy paths. They were given walls to climb, the barriers to break, which they did, and they were not alone. So there are some important statistics which needs a special mention. Women own over 12 million businesses worldwide, yet still earn 20% less than men. 1 in 3 women still faces violence. They continue to lead the nation, industries, and the change. More than 130 million girls are denied education, yet the loudest voices for change belong to women. But the numbers do not tell us the whole story. There is a strength in a single mother who wakes up at the dawn to provide for her children. There's a power in the young girl who refuses to be denied an education. There is a resilience in the woman who have been told no 100 times, but still fights for her yes. The women are not waiting for the doors to open. They are breaking them down. So let's have a moment of reflection. I want you to take a moment and think about the women in your life. Your mother, daughter, sister, colleague, mentor. Think about the struggle they have endured. Think about the sacrifices they have made. Think about the fire in their eyes when they refuse to give up. Now ask yourself, how can you stand with them? To every woman here, your strength is not in what you endure, but in how you rise. Let me throw stones. Let them build walls. Let them say you can't, because you will and you are. And to all the men, to all the allies, the voices of support, stand with us. Because equality is not a gift, it is a right. And as we celebrate International Women's Day 2025, let this not be a day of recognition, but a promise that no women will ever face the fight alone. Because we are not just women, we are the forces of nature, and we will rise forevermore. And on this International Women's Day, I would like to give you a Hindi poem in our own मातृभाषा. हर सपना जो अधूरा था अब पूरा होगा, हर आवाज जो दबाई गई अब गूंजेगी जोर से. ना कोई बंधन, ना कोई डर, बस उड़ान होगी. बस हर औरत अपनी तकदीर खुद लिखेगी. अब और इंतजार नहीं होगा, अब और देर नहीं होगी. हर सपने की अब कोई जंजीर नहीं, जो सदियों से रुका था अब बहना है. हर नारी को उसके हक पर पहुंचना है. ना कोई बेड़ी, ना कोई दीवार, हर बेटी अब खुद की पहचान होगी. जो कल थी दबाई वो आवाज उठेगी. हर औरत की दुनिया अब नई बनेगी. तेजी से बढ़ना है, कदम से नहीं रुकेंगे. बराबरी की राह पर अब सब चलेंगे. हर घर, हर गली में रोशनी होगी. नारी के सम्मान की सच्ची खुशी होगी. अब बदलाव रुकेगा नहीं, हर नारी आगे बढ़ेगी. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Professor Dr. Namita Rajput, for your wonderful and powerful words. Lastly, we have Miss Rupa Paul Lode from India. She will share her thoughts on breaking barriers, women leading the future, business and technology.
Hello everyone, myself Ms. Rupa Paul Lode, Assistant Professor from JIS College of Engineering, is over here to speak about a topic. So first of all, thank you I2OR for giving me this opportunity to be a keynote speaker for celebrating International Women's Day Award 2025. So today I am over here to speak about a topic, breaking barriers, women leading the future of business and technology. She was not supposed to be there. Yes, that's what they said when Kalpana Chawla became the first Indian woman to go to space. That's what they said when Roshni Nadar Malhotra became the first woman to lead an IT company, HCL Technologies. That's what they said when Falguni have started her beauty empire of Nykaa at the age of 55, leaving her 20 years of career. For centuries, women have been told they don't belong to be there in research labs, in any type of startups, or for any boardroom meetings. They were asked to stay in their lanes, not to challenge the status quo. But today we are over here to say something different. Yes, that is, she transforms, she belongs, and she redefines. Across India, we are witnessing a silent revolution. One where women are not just participating in business and technology, but also they are leading it. Let's talk about Kiran Shaw Majumdar. She was a self-made billionaire. She has started her company Biocon, and when she asked about funding, banks denied it because according to them, a woman cannot start a biotechnology company by her own. But now, Biocon is one of the largest pharmaceutical company in Asia, providing life-saving drugs to millions. Let's talk about Falguni Nayar, who founded Nykaa in 2012. She is in a historic IPO, making her one of the richest self-made women in India. These women and thousands of them are proof that women, when given a chance, doesn't only succeed in that, but they redefine industries. Despite the success stories, let's not fool ourselves to think that they are still fighting. Women in business and technology still face systematic challenges, and their male counterparts never have to think about. Only 17% of Indian startups have women as founders. Only 5% of venture capital goes to women lead startups. Only 15% of engineers in India are women, despite India being the highest number of STEM graduates across the globe. When woman applies for a leadership position, she is judged by her emotional stability. When a woman founder pitches a startup, investors ask, what if she gets married? What if she has child? So when a woman raises her voice in public, she is told too aggressive. These biases are not just personal opinions. They are roadblocks that limit progress and keep ourselves economy from reaching its full potential. Here's the truth. Gender equality in leadership is not a woman issue. Let's look at the fact. Companies with at least 30% women in leadership position performs financially better. Diverse team makes better decisions 87% of time compared to all male teams. So the question is not, can women lead the future of business and technology? The question is, how fast can we support them in doing so? If you are a woman, I would ask you that what's stopping you from breaking these barriers today? And if you are a man, I ask you, how can you become an ally? Because we cannot talk of women breaking barriers without being supported by man in this movement. Being an ally is not just about words, it's about actions. So what can we do? Encourage young girls to pursue STEM educations, introduce them to coding, AI, robotics, engineering and management. Invest in women-led business, fund them, mentor them, amplify their voices. Call out bias when you see it. Create workplaces where women can thrive. Equal pay, flexible work hours, and that future is not a distant dream then. That future is being built right now. So let's break the barriers, let's rewrite the narrative, let's ensure that the next generation never hears she wasn't supposed to be there. Instead, let's make sure to hear she belongs, she leads, she transforms. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Rupa Paul, for your incredible statements. With this, we complete our keynote session. I2OR Women's Day Awards 2025 is recognizing outstanding women across multiple categories, celebrating their dedication, perseverance, and excellence. These awards serve as a testament to their hard work and commitment towards shaping a better future. Let's begin the proceedings by announcing and recognizing our distinguished awardees on this special occasion. Our first awardee is Dr. Richa Tiwari. Our next awardee is Aheli Majumdar. Our next awardee is S.K. Shahida. Our next awardee is Dr. Bushra Sumayya. Our next awardee is Dr. K. Asha. Our next awardee is Marunali Shashank Degadwala. Our next awardee is Professor Dr. Vallepu Nirmala. Our next awardee is Dr. Dharavadu Radha. Our next awardee is Dr. Rajni Bala. Our next awardee is Professor Malini K.V. Our next awardee is Dr. Samudrala Prasantha Kumari. Our next awardee is Vanitha R. Our next awardee is Divyashri L.K. Our next awardee is Professor Dr. Kakali Bandopadhyay. Our next awardee is Mona Lisa Meena. Our next awardee is Dr. Sarita Sampson. Our next awardee is Dr. Dipti Vashisht Sharma. Our next awardee is Vandana Kiran Pednekar. Our next awardee is Dr. Ruhiyat Sultana. Our next awardee is Dr. Hemavati Kumari. Our next awardee is Dr. Neha Tuli. Our next awardee is Dr. Vinaya Vishwas Keskar. Our next awardee is Dr. Tabassum Ara. Our next awardee is Dr. Ruchi Pankaj Srivastava. Our next awardee is Dr. R.C. Thivyarathi. Our next awardee is Poonam Arya. Our last awardee is Dr. Sricheta Parvi. So all good things comes to an end. On behalf of I2OR, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all our esteemed award winners. Your contributions inspire change, break barriers, and pave the way for future generations. Thank you everyone for joining us today. Wishing you all a very happy International Women's Day 2025.